posting videos to Facebook or YouTube, which one's better? All right. So I recently got this question. And actually, I've gotten this question a lot over the years. Like, which one's better? If I'm posting videos, should I put them on Facebook or should I put them on YouTube? Actually, I think it's good to put them on both. But let me kind of give you a few differences, and I'll kind of give you my rant on which one I like the most. Okay. Let's just start with Facebook, right? People can upload videos to Facebook and people can see that information. Facebook is great at keeping you connected to people that you know and maybe people that you may know through its social graph and everything, 6 degrees of separation. So it's really great in that sense in keeping you connected with people who you may know, right? So when you upload a video, it's great. People can see it. Now, of course, the organic reach on Facebook these days is like nilch. Facebook wants you to pay money to get more exposure, right? But if you upload a video or a post or whatever, and you're getting a lot of comments, you're getting a lot of likes, you're getting a lot of engagement, Facebook will push that content out more for people to see it. People that are in your social graph, if that makes sense. People that have shown some type of interest in you or some kind of connection to you in some sort. So it's really good in that sense. So, however, as we all know, when you upload a video or a post, after a day or so, crickets. Nobody's looking or clicking or whatever. It just kind of goes away. And then, of course, after a month or two or even a year, obviously nobody's even watching that content, unless, of course, they came out with several years ago with memories where they just randomly pick every day not just randomly, but they'll pick every day, different content that you've posted years ago or whatever, just to bring up more engagement on old content. But, that's, it's still a little challenging when it comes to that. And so it's great for in the moment, you just did something, you upload it, you can get some engagement. But usually after, 24 hours, 48 hours, nobody's even looking at that content anymore. So the algorithm is pretty challenging on that sense. It's great for in the moment, but for, something that's going to be evergreen, that's going to always be sharing that video or that, post, it's not a good platform for that. But you still want to use it because you can still take advantage of getting more exposure to whatever your message is, for that first 24, 48 hours or so. Now, which brings me to YouTube. YouTube is a little bit different in regards. It is a social platform as well. You can upload videos and everything. But remember, Facebook is, nobody goes to Facebook to get answers to anything. We don't, if I have a problem, if I need to figure out how to, fix the sink or, true story, when, if I need to figure out how to fix my dryer or washing machine, this actually happened years ago. I'm probably not going to find the answer to that on Facebook. I'm probably going to find it either by going to Google or, of course, YouTube. So YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet, right behind Google. Of course, they're the same company. And the great thing about YouTube is that when you make a video and you upload it, that video could be up and still delivering that message to people years from now. Guys, let me tell you, I'm still getting views and comments and emails and sales from products and services and different things that we've shared over the years, from videos that I made way back in 2012, way back in 2015, way back in 2016, 27. It's crazy. It's like a duplication of yourself. And those videos never get hungry. They never get tired. They never get sleepy. They always deliver the exact same message. So with that said, I like YouTube videos better because they never die. And YouTube is actually not looking for people that you may know. It's looking for people with interests that are tied to the title of your video. Make sense? So when I'm making content, because like when you go to Google, you're typing something in so you can get an answer. You're searching for something, so you're typing whatever in so you can get the answer. The same thing on YouTube. So you want to make content based around what do you think people are searching for or typing when they're looking for XYZ, right? So when it comes to YouTube, hey, I think it's more powerful because it's a search engine. So if I can create content around what people are looking for, maybe I can get more sales. Maybe I can build my business faster. Maybe I can scale my business faster because I'm providing content and I'm providing solutions for people that are typing in the problem. Make sense? Whereas on Facebook, it's again, it's good for in the moment, but YouTube, it's a great video for now. It's going to be a great video next month. It's going to be a great video next year. It's always going to be a great video, guys. I'm not kidding. We still get leads and sales from product videos that I made years ago. Okay. So videos on YouTube are really an asset. I call them, they're video assets. So when you make a video, it's an asset that can continue to pay you. It's almost like real estate. So when you make that video, it's almost like real estate taking up space on YouTube and the great thing about it is you can make your video around what people are searching for. And therefore you just get free organic traffic that can help to pay you to build your business or whatever it is. So that's my rant, if you want to call it that, because I get this question all the time, over the years, and I recently got it again. If you had to ask me which one, if I had to choose one, and I couldn't do them both, I do them both. I still think it's still good because remember, the more exposure, there's a community of people that are following you on Facebook, and then there's a community of people that are following you on YouTube. And even if you don't have anybody following you on either one of those platforms, if you're making content, you eventually will. Okay. So I think it's great to upload on both, right? It's still a good deal because you're still getting exposure. However, but remember with YouTube, that content that you're uploading, it can benefit you months from now, years from now, decades from now, right? We're approaching almost, I think, next year will be our 10th anniversary of creating content on YouTube. So that will be an interesting story to say, hey, I'm still getting paid on videos that I made way back in 2012. Now we're still getting paid on videos I made way back in 2012. So it's about 9 years now, but it's going to be a very interesting story saying, hey, I'm still getting paid on videos and getting engagement and leads and this, that, and the other thing from videos I made 10 years ago. Guys, that's a powerful story, right? And that's why you definitely want to make videos, right? And of course, do them on both platforms. But if I had to choose one, I would only work with YouTube because I know that content will continue to help me as I continue to create even more content, and I can just stack videos on top of videos on top of videos, right? And it just brings more traffic. And as you know, as a marketer, the more traffic you generate, the more leads you get, the more sales come from those leads. And again, the great thing about YouTube, it can put a lot of that on autopilot because we get leads and sales and we connect with people all the time. And it's funny when I happen to speak with somebody, through either Messenger or email or maybe even by phone. They always say, hey, I saw your video on YouTube. It's so normal now. But I remember in the beginning, I'm like, wow, this YouTube thing really works. And it still works today. It's still a very powerful tool. It's definitely if I had to pick which platform, which social media platform made the biggest impact overall in our business, over this decade, almost a decade of marketing on the internet. I would have to say YouTube. Follow right behind that definitely would be Facebook, of course. But if you know, and I've done the analytics on this before several years back, YouTube, and even today, is still the most impactful tool that we use that keeps us in the know, keeps our business going, even when we're not working, you know, or if taking a little time off or whatever. YouTube is still working. And you know, if you stop posting on Facebook, it's just like crickets on your Facebook page. It's just dead, right? But still, and even at times when I'm not even uploading a lot of videos on YouTube, you know, I can check my analytics and we're still getting tons of views on a lot of different videos. Certain products and services, certain products and services that I even forgot about. I know sometimes me and my wife will be doing something or whatever. We get a notification from some commission. I'm like, what's that? Where'd that come from? You know, be a nice commission, right? You know, $100, several hundred, sometimes even over $1,000, just out of nowhere. I'm like, where did that come from? And I'll look at the emails. Like, oh, that was such and such. And somebody came across several videos about whatever that offer was and said, hey, I like this. And they bought. That's happened I don't know how many times over the years, right? And it continues to happen, you know, and those are kind of unique because those are like situations where I don't even know where this commission came, right? Where I have to do the research and check the email, but oh, okay, it was that opportunity. Oh, it was that product. Oh, I forgot. We still got that video on YouTube and it still has the link in the YouTube description. And so people just buy it, right? Whatever it is, if they got value from that video on products, services, or even sometimes opportunities that I have totally forgot about, that I'm not even really involved in anymore. Make sense? So it's really, really cool how this all works. So that's all I got for today, guys. Hopefully that was helpful. You know, do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell as well so you get notified when I actually upload some new videos and everything. So, you know, again, give me some love if you got some value from that. And I just wanted to answer that question. I thought it was a good question. And it's been, I don't think I've made a video about that question in a very long time. So I thought, hey, let me just make a video about it just so you can kind of, you know, get, you know, hear from my perspective on which one I think is better. I think they're both great. I think they both have different objectives, if you will. But again, YouTube overall is definitely going to win that fight because you need things that's going to help to continue. If you're going to spend time and energy making a video and all that, whether it's a live video or whatever, you want to get the biggest bang for your time and effort. And that's definitely going to be YouTube. So with that said, guys, hey, thanks for watching this video and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.